Okay, sorry about that. Technical difficulties. This is part two of our podcast. Um, yeah, so I was talking about sewing. I had a lot going on. Um, now we have gym. So, Jessica, what's going on with that?
With sewing,
Gym.
I haven't sewed anything lately.
Okay.
Spinning?
Cardio challenge.
Oh, sorry. It keeps fuzzing out. Anyways, I've totally failed at that. Let's say that I haven't been online in forever, and I was nuding it up. So don't hate me. We can still do stuff. I will get on there today, and
Figure something out. Maybe do like a weekly ear burn or something.
yeah, I will get on that.
Set an
I
alarm
think I
for
will.
like Monday or something.
Yes.
Okay.
So for those of you doing stuff, you rock it.
Yes. So, binging. Have you been binging on anything?
Yeah, I have been listening to the books, Women of the Other World, starting with Bitten and going through most of them. I skipped one, but no, they're pretty good. So I think I'm on like the fifth one, maybe.
Yeah.
Um, I listened to, there's two with the werewolves, and then there's two with the witches, which was with Paige and Lucas. And then I skipped the one, so that was five that I skipped with Eve, which is Savannah's mother.
Yeah.
She's a ghost. It's like I don't feel like getting so like into this. Like I don't know. Um,
There was a
it's
bunch
still
too. Like I liked the series for the most part, but I really liked the werewolves, and I kind of liked the witches, but I didn't like them as much as the werewolves.
yeah. So then it goes back to the werewolves, which is Elena, and I just finished that one. So then I started. Okay, so I skipped five. I went to six, and now I guess I'm on seven, which is with Jamie.
Which I didn't
Um,
find that one as much either. I like that one.
I like her, so it's going well. So I'm in the middle of that one. Um, but yeah, so that helped me get through lots of knitting on my new.
Yeah. Um. So I'm still on that Dies the Fire book, the Emberverse. I can't really get. I'm like, it's good, but it's slow, and it's like a series of like 13 or something. So that's why I started it, and it was recommended because it's like a science fiction, like epic, end of the world type of thing. Like all the power goes out, and they're like put back in like medieval times, kind of.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not like super getting into it, so I'm looking for new book series to read. Um, and my Audible membership came off of Buzz, so I have a credit and I can use it, but I don't want to just waste it on some stupid book. So if you have
Right.
any suggestions of books I should read, let me know. And let me tell you, I don't really like historical fiction. I like sci-fi and fantasy, but like urban fantasy. Um, and if you're going to suggest a book, I would say go to my Goodreads thing and see if I've already read it because I have read a lot. So yeah, and I like strong women characters. So yeah. Anyways, I could use some help on that. I'm in like a book hole. So how about binge on TV?
Okay, so halfway through listening, I forget which book, maybe it was after, or I think I like took a break in between the page books or the witches of that series. Anyways, and I watched partly because of Leah. She's on a Christmas kick, which is totally fine, but she's like obsessed with Christmas and like decorated her room with like thousands of snowflakes and lights. She decorated our front window. We have like 20 snowflakes in the one window. Um, and she decorated inside her house, and like we've been watching Christmas movies for like I don't know, like a couple weeks now. Anyways, so we've been watching Christmas movies. So then like I took a break and I watched through a bunch of like the really cheesy.
Did you freeze again? Come on.
50 of them. I swear, it's not even funny. And they're so cheesy. I'm like, I could totally make some of these up because they're basically the same thing repeated over and over and over again
Yeah.
with different twists. But yeah, so I'm kind of Christmas movied out, or at least the crappy Netflix ones. I need to go and see if like Amazon Prime has any or
like Hallmark movie ones. Like if you have Hallmark Channel, you can watch them all on there. Fun.
ooh, I have Sling, so I'll have to look. Um, but yeah, so that's what I've been doing. It's pathetic, but I've been doing it. It's
There's
good because I haven't done that in the last couple of years. I've kind of been in like a bah humbug mood. So it's good, I think.
Well, I could prevent a bah humbug, and Andy always is like complaining about it at Christmas time for the past couple of years. But I'm like, seriously, I just, you don't, you know, I didn't feel it, and I still kind of really don't feel it. But I'm kind of more Christmassy this year than I was last year for sure. So, but I have a rule: you're not allowed to watch Christmas movies until Thanksgiving. I'm not
Oh,
even, or listen to Christmas music until Thanksgiving. So Andy, there's a channel like the oldies channel radio station is all Christmas music now from Thanksgiving on. So Andy has that on in the car all the time, and it drives me crazy because it's the same like 4 songs sung differently. It's obnoxious, and that is why we wait until Thanksgiving because I can only handle a month of that before I want to kill someone. And
you
actually, it's been a week, and I
you
already want to kill someone.
survive in our house. Leah like started on Instagram, I think at like 42 days till Christmas. Like we started posting Christmas photos
Yeah,
of like,
I
Christmas.
saw the record in her room. I was just like cracking
And
up.
she made a like a playlist on her phone from like different YouTube of like all the Christmas songs. So like we've been listening to Christmas for like whatever, a
Yeah.
couple weeks now. It's been crazy.
Which
And
is
Chloe's like, do we have to watch a Christmas movie? So funny.
so.
Uh,
As you can see, like we got a little tree because we don't have really room because of Bunny City over there. So we got like a little tree on our table. It's like an LED optical light one for
fun.
like $50 from Walmart. Um, but anyways, binging. We're talking about binging, not random stuff. So I finished The Mysteries of Laura, and I started with um, watching Dr. Blake Mysteries. It's kind of like this old school Australian mystery doctor guy. It's kind of cool. But then I binged watched straight through like The Magicians. And I think there was another show that I like binged through like straight. Because I was like ironing a lot and I can't remember what. But The Magicians. Now I had started reading that book and I hated it. Like I didn't like it at all. But I was like, I'll try this series because it's on Netflix. And I actually like the series better than the book. You know, like one of those things like they change stuff for TV all the time, and like most of the time it annoys me. Like with the Bitten TV show, it annoyed me how much they changed it from the book. But with this Magicians, they're changing it, made it like I could watch it. So yeah. Uh,
Oh, so I watched through the Bitten series too.
oh yeah.
I forgot to say that.
And I like that series, but it still annoys me how much they changed it.
They did change a lot, and it kind of annoys me too. But I try and separate the two. Like it's similar,
That
same.
from like later books. Um, yeah. But anyway, yeah. So then Bella, we went and saw the Justice League movie. So Bella was like all obsessed with the Flash, and she wanted to start watching the Flash from the CW. And I was like, well, it's a different guy and it's a different storyline, but okay. So we've been watching the Flash together. Um, you know,
Yeah.
so I was already like 12 episodes in. So we went back and started over. So binge watch that. And then I borrowed the first 2 seasons of Fear the Walking Dead from a friend of ours. And I
Okay.
binge watched the second season because I had already binge watched the first season, but I binge watched the second season. And then Sling, they have on demand the third season. So I've been doing the third season today while I'm spinning. So I'm actually really liking it. Like at first I didn't like certain characters, and I still didn't when I watched it
Yeah.
again. But I'm liking that storyline a little bit better now after watching more of that. So it's actually pretty. It's pretty good. It's not as good as The Walking Dead, but it's good enough.
Can I say that somehow Joe and I haven't been watching The Walking Dead? Like, I don't know what's up with us. We like fell behind. We like missed a week, and then we tried to watch it. I think I said this last time, and we were like, we missed that week, so we had to go back and we watched the one that we missed. And then like I don't know, Sundays have just been busy, so we didn't. I don't know. We need to get back on track. So like 2 nights ago, we watched 2 episodes. I don't know how many episodes there are, but we still need to watch. I think one or two to get caught up. So I'm not even current on the show. Like how stupid is that? I feel out of it.
It took us a while when we went from having just Netflix to having Sling, so we have like current shows. It took us a while to get the hang of like a schedule again.
But we used to like. I mean, we'd watch it on TV, though we would record it so we could watch it right away. I don't know. I think like,
Well, luckily they put it on demand so you can watch it.
but you can't watch it that night on demand, can you?
Well, they usually play it after The Talking Dead.
Okay, well, I'll have to check. Like, because it starts at 8, and like, we can't have the kids
Yeah.
in by that. It's, I think that's what happened is like, we either have to sit down and watch it at 8, or we have to watch it the next day, and we've just kind of like, I don't know.
It's always like 10 because I think they show it again.
Maybe we'll have to do that. But then by that time, like, we fall asleep. We sit still. But yeah, so we're trying to get caught up in that.
But I think that's like the only show that I watch current like weekly. You know, like we like schedule our Sundays, and we're like, okay, we have to be home by 9 o'clock because for us it's 9.
Oh, see, I think that would work better if it was on at 9, because then I could at least make sure the kids are upstairs by that time. 8.
It is kind of early.
It is. I mean, like we put them to bed at 8, but like by the time they actually are in bed, it's like 8:39. You know what I mean? Like,
I do understand.
but yeah, so craziness.
So okay, random randomness. Bella is planning like how to make Christmas gifts for everyone.
Okay.
She's excited about that because I was trying to get her excited because I really liked last year. Like I've tried to do this for a couple of years, but it never really works. But I really liked how last year Chloe and Leah made everyone stuff because it's just like they thought about everyone and made something specific for them. So I've been trying to like foster that.
Yeah.
In Bella and Madison, now that she's 18, does not want to be considered in the kids' gift thing because we always just give gifts to the kids.
So she doesn't want any gifts at all?
I think I wouldn't mind, but I mean, she doesn't want to do the kids' gift exchange thing.
Well,
So-
we haven't done that though, actually. Like, whatever.
Yeah. Well, Dawn was asking me, which is our other sister, and I told her last year Leah and Chloe made everyone stuff, so I think that's something nice to do. And I'm like, or if anything, just go to the Dollar Tree and let the kids pick out because you know kids like to pick stuff out. Usually,
Right.
have like a school store,
Mhm.
and they can buy stuff for like $1. But actually, since Bella's in 7th grade now, they don't do that. So I was just like, why don't you make something? So, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, my girls are doing that too. Gabe, I don't know what he's planning on doing in trivia. I don't know what he's planning on doing.
Well, Dawn said she was like, oh, Josh loves to make stuff, so they were gonna stop and get like stuff to make.
Yeah, I don't think it needs to be anything big. But anyway, but yes, I like that they like to craft things and make things for people. So that's
Yeah.
good.
Well, and Bella, I was telling Bella, I'm like, they watch YouTube videos and learn how to make all this stuff. So, yeah. But anyway, so randomly Bella's been like thinking about what to make for everyone. And then some of the kids, I'm like, well, you know, Jude is like 2.5, 3. So you have to think accordingly. Like, you can't like just,
Yeah.
you know, so I've been like, and then I was like, and Luna is a baby and Lucas is a baby. So you have to like think about that. And she was like, oh, so I think she's going to sew them pillows.
I think they're gonna get a lot of pillows. Um, but that's okay. Um, yeah, we've just been, I don't know, gearing up for Christmas. Well, we had Thanksgiving. We didn't talk about that, right?
No. How was
Um,
your?
it was good. We had Dad and Mary here, and Trevor and Lauren, and the kids, and Joe's mom and brother.
Oh, cool.
So it wasn't bad or anything. Joe and Gabe went hunting in the morning. Um, didn't get anything, but whatever. But no, it was nice, normal.
That's cool.
I totally forgot. Okay, so I hate stuffing. Not hate. It's not my favorite thing. And like when I was making the list, the day or two before, like it totally just
Which
slipped my mind. I didn't even think about it. And then like the night before, I think Chloe said something about stuffing. I was like, oh crap. I'm like, like, I didn't even think of it. I didn't get any. So I texted a few different people. I'm like, do you have any or can you stuff this door? So anyways, we still had stuffing because Mary brought some, but yeah.
that's
But no, it was fun. Actually, so a couple days before Thanksgiving, our stove got a we have a glass top. It got a huge big crack down the middle, or not middle, down the middle of two of the burners.
oh no.
So you can't cook on them because
Right.
it can damage it, and then if you get water or whatever in there, it can, it's not good. And so then the other burner off to the other side was having issues for like a year, I swear. Like sometimes you would turn it off and it wouldn't go off. It get like red hot, and I actually wrecked my enamel cast iron pot, that I make soup in. It's got like black bottom like on the inside because it went so high for so long where I didn't realize it, and it totally burned the crap out of the
That's
pot. So I need a new one of those, or I don't need it. I would like one.
kind of.
Um, anyways, so I was out three burners and could only have one. And I'm like, we cannot do Thanksgiving on one tiny baby burner. Like, it's just not going to happen. So we went stove shopping and we got a new one. And then, like 2 days before Thanksgiving. So then I proceeded like that night and then the whole next day, like baking and doing things on there because, like when you first get a stove, it smells all funky and weird. So
I don't know because I have a gas stove, so it already kind of smells funny.
oh, well, like the first time you use the oven, or like the first couple times, it's like it smells like things are burning. I don't know. I think it's just like the new.
Yeah.
No, we debated getting a gas stove, but we don't have a gas line.
Yeah.
Liked it, but and then Joe's like, let's just get a really cheap coil one, and I'm like, I don't want a coil stove. Like they're so lame.
Around it, so it's.
I know. I'm like, as much as like it sucked that the glass broke, it's super nice cleaning wise. Like
How long have they had? How long has that been in your house? Like,
I think they bought it back before, like when I bought a stove myself for our old house. I think it's been at least 10, 15 years. I mean, so they last.
pretty good.
Yeah. um so I was like, whatever. And because he wanted to go real cheap, and I'm like, if we're buying a stove, it's not like we're going to go buy all new appliances like in a year or two, because we're not those type of people. We don't have the money for it. So I'm like, if we're going to buy a stove, let's buy a nice stove.
Yeah, because it's not like it's something that you're not going to use. Like you use it every day.
I use it all the time. So yeah, we bought a new stove, and it's nice. And I bake cookies in it, and it works great. And it has a cool oven light that you can like totally see really well in there. Chloe wanted to make cookies, so we did, and then they were like staring at the cookies as they're baking. It was so funny. But yeah, it was great. And it works well, and it cooked our turkey. So yay.
Awesome.
And then I was so mad because I make cranberry salad, right?
Yeah.
It's like my favorite. And the next day, like I think the kids all ate it in the morning because it has like Jello in there, so it's kind of like sweet and whatever. But I didn't have any for the next day for my turkey sandwich. I was so mad.
Oh,
Mad. I'm gonna have to make another turkey and more cranberry salad so that I can eat it with the leftovers.
sounds good.
But no, it was good. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. Like, of course, we stayed here. So then we went to Andy's parents' house and had food. And I actually took cranberry salad. And then we watched War of the Planet of the Apes with his brother and the girl's cousin. Um, so yeah, and then like Andy's dad and his brother and him all like fell asleep watching it. So it was kind of funny because they all fell asleep. But uh, you know, Madison was home, so that was cool. And yeah, Madison was all, "I'm gonna spend time with you guys. That's my goal for the weekend." And we were like, "Okay." Um, so she was like, "I just want a home cooked meal. I'm so sick of cafeteria food." So yeah.
Cool.
But I guess her roommate is dropping out of school after Christmas. And so she will either get a new roommate or have her own room, I guess. I'm not sure how they work that.
That's crazy.
I'm kind of hoping she gets a new roommate, so like it's someone who like wants to go do stuff, because I think that would be good for her. But it was good. You know, we just did family stuff, and then after Thanksgiving, of course, we did all of our you know, like Andy wanted to go Black Friday shopping, but I did not. Saturday, I think I went to Joann's and got some fabric because they have sales the whole weekend. And then on Monday, we did like Cyber Monday shopping. So we pretty much have the girls' Christmas presents done now. So it's
You suck because I haven't even thought about Christmas gifts.
I'm going to tell you something, and I know I can tell you this because the girls don't watch this. Or Madison only had like a list of like black leggings and like plaid shirts. So hers was easy. Bella had this huge list, but then I was like, normally we like limit it, but Andy was like, I really don't want anything. But then he was looking and he was wanting a Nintendo Switch, and Bella's been wanting one of those for like since it came out. Actually, she wanted a Wii U, and we never got that. She wants a Nintendo Switch now. So they had them on sale. So we got gift cards at Giant Eagle because you get gas points. And then we went and got a Nintendo Switch and the Mario Kart game because that's the one that Andy really wanted to play with the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I was talking to the guy at the GameStop, and he said that Nintendo just released that they're going to have like a Pokemon game, like the DS kind of Pokemon game for the Nintendo Switch next year. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, so we got that, and you know, and because we bought gift cards, we got a free tank of gas. So they do the up to 30 gallons. You can get like every $50 you spend at the store, you get 10 cents in fuel perks. And then if you save up so many, you can actually get a free tank of gas, which normally we just wait until it's like $1.50, and then we take our gas cans and fill up, you know, so we have enough gas for 2 cars. Because you can't do 2 cars, you have to do like 1 car and then gas cans.
Okay.
So you can get up to 30 gallons. So we had a free tank of gas, so we went and got 30 gallons of gas. It saved like $86.
Awesome.
I know. So we have gas for free because we got gift cards. So I'm excited. I like saved the receipt because I just like looking at it and seeing like we paid $2.
That's awesome. No, that's always fun. Free gas is good.
Because you know we figure we just buy the gift cards because we're gonna be spending that money anyways. But we might as well buy a gift card and get gas points. So,
no, that's smart.
Yeah, but I got an Amazon gift card for myself because I like to be surprised. Even though I'm really good at guessing what I'm getting, I like to be surprised. And so I bought an Amazon gift card to give to Andy to just buy me stuff. But I got like half of the money that we set aside for each person. And so because I really want Acreworks bobbins.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him I only put half because I want like some Acreworks bobbins.
That's cool.
Like that's randomly what's been going on. So, oh, I got into, so there's this, in Pittsburgh, there's this, it's called I Made It Market, and they like have different craft, they're not really craft fairs, they're more like handmade craft shows. Um, they specialize in handmade like artisan stuff. So there's one coming up on December 16th, and it was a couple weeks ago. I applied, and I was like, I don't think I'll get in, but I'll apply and see, because it'll be like a show right before Christmas, and any extra money at Christmas time is always good.
Yeah.
And usually December is really slow for craft shows, or knitting shows especially. So I applied, and they sent me an email, and I got in. So I actually have a craft show coming up in 2 weeks.
That's awesome.
But I'm kind of nervous about it because it's like an actual craft show. It's like not a knitting and crochet one. And I'm nervous because of that. But then I was thinking, like, I shouldn't be too nervous because it's like a handmade market. So it's people coming to it are going to be shopping for handmade stuff. So they're going to like want to buy stuff, because I did another small one that I used to do for Jamberry. I think I was talking about this last time. And it was just like a vendor fair mainly. But there's some crafts there, and I went and I sold like 2 things or maybe 3 things. And a lot of people were like, that's so expensive. And I'm just like, I actually made that, like I made that. It wasn't a child in China making it. I made it, like, so,
right.
But like, that's the only thing that I get nervous about. But, yeah. Oh, another thing. So SSK, a month or 2 ago, they opened their vendor applications for like 2 weeks. And if you guys don't know, the Knit Girls, they have a video podcast that they've been doing it for a couple of years now. And then they started a couple of years ago doing a Super Summer Knit Together. It's a retreat in Tennessee. And I've always been wanting to go. And like a lot of people keep saying, oh, you should apply to Vend, and you should come. So I was like, I don't know. And I was like thinking about it. So then it like popped up, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to try. So I applied, and I got accepted, and I sent in like my booth payment. And I guess right now to attend, they have like a lottery if you want to attend it, is open, I think, for another couple of days. So if you want to go on a knitting retreat, because I talked to Andy, and I was like, I don't really get to go on knitting retreats at all. But if I could go and Vend it too, that would make it better. So he was like, okay. So I applied, and so I'm like attending and vending. So I'm excited. So if anyone wants to apply to attend, you can hang out with me for 4 days. So, and it's kind of cool because you get your room and board and 2 meals a day for 4 days, and then you get 1 class, and they always have like special teachers. So, and I'm hoping maybe I'll get to take like a spinning class or something. So
that'd be fun. I wish I could go. I go to my crafters retreats though, and I can't really.
Yeah. But I figured, and it's in July, so I'm like, Andy's doesn't have to be at the school. Madison and Bella will be home.
Right.
No. So I'm excited about that.
I'm excited and jealous for you. I'm excited for you and jealous of you. It'll be fun though, and you can tell me all about it, and maybe I can do it the next year.
Yeah. And actually, I don't think they mind if you share a booth, like if you don't want to have your own booth.
Yeah. That would be cool.
But anyways, yeah. So anything else going on?
Not much. We need to go and get our tree. We usually cut one down. I think we're planning on doing that whenever. I think Joe is off tomorrow or something. I don't know. Whenever he is off next, we'll go do that.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
So
Not much else is going on.
I'm already on the big ball, so there's
Yay!
that I will finish.
Spin, spin, spin.
But I gotta like block this too, so. And I don't have the fancy spinner, so it's dry fast thing. So I still have to wrap it up in towels and stand on it.
That spin dryer is amazing. I love it. My sweater was dry. Like I blocked it one day and it was dry by the end of the night.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Awesome.
So, all right, we will talk to you guys in a couple weeks.
Okay.
And maybe we'll do it together live when we're together for Christmas.
Bye.
Maybe Lauren will join us. So we will talk to you guys next time. Have a good week. Bye.
Bye.